Hello, I'm Oscar Gaia, VFX artist for games and TV shows, and this tutorial pretends to be a fast guide to how to install Houdini Engine for Unreal. My main problem here is that often I change of versions of Houdini or Unreal, and I have to reinstall the Houdini Engine, and often I don't remember how to do that or how to build the version. Let's start. The first thing is install the appropriate version of Houdini Engine. In this case, I'm using this version of Houdini. It's the 18597, and for Unreal I have the 426 version. This is what we have to download from the GitHub version of the side effects. Basically, the simplest way is to go to GitHub of side effects and find the Houdini engine. We will use the version 2. I think that it's more updated and have more interesting features. But what we have here is the source code, the source files for the engine, but we don't have the build version, even though we can find it here in the releases if we have the appropriate version and we are lucky. In the version 2, beta 2, this is the last one. If we go top down, and here we can find the source code as we saw it, or the pre-built version of the beta files. If we download this, we would have all the files for Houdini and Unreal version. But in this case, we don't have the 426, that is what I need. We have the 425 at least. And if we wait a second to download this, we will see the files that it's missed in the source part, and that we need to make it works properly in Unreal. As we can see here, just download this version, Houdini Engine. We have this content folders, but we have these binaries and intermediate folders that we don't have in here. We can see these are built when we are generated when we built the engine, the Unreal Engine with this plugin installed. And it's something that sometimes I don't remember how to do this, and I have to ask to the developers of the team and ask for help, and it's something that annoys me a bit. But I found a way that it's pretty fast and pretty simple to understand, and I think that is something that I would like to share with you. The first thing to do is download the appropriate version of the Houdini engine. In my case would be the Houdini 18 426 for Unreal. This is the version for Unreal. And download this version. If we don't have we are not sure what version of Houdini use this, because here says Houdini 18.0, but is missed a part that we will check here now. In a second I will show you. This is the pre-built version. This is the just recent version that we just download. And if we go here, source Houdini Engine, this one. Here we will see the version of Houdini that runs properly with this plugin. It's not only the 18.0, it's the 597. If we don't have this version, could be that in my case I just download and installed. I have the appropriate version for the plugin, but if we don't have this version, it's probably that doesn't work. And then what we have to do is install the last version of Houdini. Basically, we have to go here. This is a very simple, straightforward. But if for anyone that don't know how to do this, here you have all the builds I need for Windows 18.0. I had, for example, the previous one that I had was 499 and doesn't work with that plugin. And then I had to install the last version. Then it's download this, install. It's pretty simple. And now that I have the plugin download, let's to extract the files here. And as I mentioned before, it's missed the binaries and intermediate files that are built. And it's the key point now that it's what we are going to do. And the way that I found that works properly well for me, it's go to where we have installed our Unreal Engine plugins. No, sorry. Build batch files, and here we have this bat file that is in charge to build the plugins. Actually, we can use it for build this Houdini Engine plugin, but we can use it for build any plugin for the Unreal Engine. In order to do that, what I used to do is open a command window here and run this file that we have here and call it with these instructions. And here we have to say the path where the plugin is. It's actually we have to call this file, that's your plugin. With shift and right click we can copy the path of the file. We can paste it here, and now we have to give the direction where the plugin will be built. In this case, I would say the same in downloads, the same location here where we have the plugin. And now then when we have run uat.bat build plugin, the path where is the plugin placed and where we want to build the plugin. And then execute yeah, actually I have to create a folder, a proper folder where we want to place the plugin. Houdini Engine, it's okay. And then we will see here that it just generated this folder. Now it's building the plugin from Unreal. It's something that I think that it's faster than rebuild all a complete project, because I think that it's only building this specific plugin. Okay, now it's finished, and let's see what he did. We go here, we have this folder, host project, and set host project has the binaries, intermediate, plugin, Let's go to the plugins. He generates I think a basic project of Unreal, but we have to go here in plugins, and we have this folder, Houdini Engine, that it's actually what we need. as we can see, it generated the binaries and intermediate folders that we didn't have before, and other stuff. The only thing that remains to do is copy this file and go where we have installed Unreal. Basically, in my case, was here. Epic Games Engine, go plugins, runtime, and paste here, or build plugin. It's placed here. Now let's close this thing and let's open Unreal again and let's see if it's working properly. Let's see if the plugin, we can find the plugin here in rendering. Or simply typing Houdini here. Houdini Engine B2, it's enabled for this version of Houdini. Appears here, Houdini Engine, looks that it's okay. Here I have prepared a folder for the HDAs. Let's see. I have a very simple HDA. It's a pipe generator. Let's see if it's working. Okay. After a bunch of stuff here, we can see that the plugin is working. It generates this HDA. Basically what it's a pipe generator. It's super simple. I have another video showing how it works. We can play a bit with it. Basically generates pipes and place the UVs in a proper manner. We can generate the pipe that we want, and we can see that the plugin is communicating pretty well with Houdini. We can use a tool that we did in Houdini directly inside an Unreal, which is a super fantastic tool, because it's like have Houdini just there, just inside Unreal, and do whatever we do in Houdini inside Unreal, and it's a super powerful tool. And that's all. Many thanks, and I hope that it's useful for the other people that had the same problem than me, and see you next time.